So, hey guys, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Fashionably Broke podcast. You are here with our beautiful hosts, even though I'm a host, Kassidy Ray and Maddy Schweppy. We might be 54 episodes in, but the intros are still a work in progress. But again, welcome back. We're so excited that you're here. And I think that we have a pretty good episode for you guys. We are going to cover all things Fashion Week. We're going to cover, of course, sports because we are a sports podcast. And possibly a couple other things. So buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Thank you.
Excited about it.
Hell yeah. But before we jump into the topics for today, we have to hit our highs and lows. Kassidy, do you have any highs and lows from this week?
I do. So one of my highs is I feel like I finally got fully rested this weekend, even though I did go to a Stars game. That was like a day activity. Like this weekend during the night, I stayed home every single time. And I needed it because I was starting to get super sick. And if you've been a listener, you know if I go, I will literally get deathly sick.
Crash and burn.
It happened yet again, as if I'm surprised or shocked by this every time. Don't know why. But yeah, so it was nice to kind of just chill out, get my ducks in a row. Not really. I really didn't get anything in a row. I just laid on the couch.
Okay.
But my other high is next week I will be in Mexico. So can't wait for that. I'm literally so excited. Like the weather here, it has been like 60, 65, and I've just been sitting outside and just like having the sun hit me. I feel like I haven't like felt the sun in years.
Yeah.
Literally years.
I feel the
same. And it felt so good. Yeah. I'm so sorry you can't agree. Right. And that
I still haven't felt it.
That is the pros of living in Texas. And I said today, bring on the 110-degree weather. I won't complain about it. I won't. Right. I literally won't. I'm so ready for the spring. I'm so ready for the summer. I am over winter. And I feel like it never comes this early for me. But like I'm so over it. I can't even express it.
I feel like this winter has been kind of like consistently cold. And I feel like the cold kind of started early on.
It did start early on. And with Texas, we usually don't have like consistent cold days. It's like one here and there or a freaking 3-day freeze. Mm-hmm. But this has been like consistent, and usually February is our worst month. So I'm curious to see if it like travels into February or if it just dies early. I'm hoping and praying it dies early.
Like fingers crossed that it's done. No.
Right. Literally right. And then my low, I am itching for a hobby. Itching. Like I'm trying so hard to rack my brain for a cost-effective hobby.
Uh-huh.
And I can't find one. But I've decided that I want to get into sewing. So I'm going to buy a sewing machine. And I'm going to teach myself, and I'm going to start making stuff.
Dude.
I hated sewing in college, so...
I think last episode you literally said how...
Right.
Sewing was the bane of your existence.
Right.
So, a good, nice 180.
But I want to tackle that, and I want to overcome that. And I really think sewing will make me slow down and actually learn. It's not a process you can rush. No. And I feel like in college, I was rushing it and just being like, oh my God, this is stupid.
Always.
But like, let me take a Saturday full day of just, that was a good sound of it. Of just sewing and just like seeing where it goes. But I mean, that's not too cost effective. So.
Well, no, it can be. I literally just watched a TikTok video of a girl. She thrifted a brand new sewing machine. Like, got it at Goodwill for like $20. Brand new, like still in the box.
So this is my toxic trait.
I know you don't do that. Neither do I, but like, dude, I'm telling you, check it out. Try at least.
Because my biggest fear is even like Facebook Market. I bet they have tons of them on there. But my biggest fear is they're going to take a shit on me the first week when I just paid like 50% off. It's probably still like $150. Like I'm still forking out that amount of money. And like the fact I don't know where it's been or what has happened to it and it could take a dump on me, that makes me nervous.
True.
But yeah, I really need a hobby, and I would like to start horseback riding as well.
I was gonna say, do you want like a hobby that's like active or not?
Yes, and I would like to try out pickleball as well. The problem is I say all these things, I just don't do it. And I know. That is my issue.
The lady that I used to nanny for, she lives out in Franklin, and she like rides horses. She started riding horses again, and I have been like that, like so close to just being like, hey, like, can I please, like, you're like, where do you go? Like, can I take lessons on like Sundays or like Saturdays? Because I miss it so much. I mean, you know, horse girl through and through.
Right.
And so I've been like this close, and I'm thinking about it. I mean, like, it's still expensive, and because I don't have any of my old stuff, so like I would have to rebuy everything. So I've debated. I've gone back and forth. But it's like I don't want to just like pick it up to be like I'm going on a trail ride. Like, no, we're gonna be back in the saddle. We're gonna be back jumping.
Really?
We're gonna be back doing it all. Like I don't want to just like half-ass. Like I don't want to go like punk around on like a like a trail. No, like I'm gonna be back in the saddle. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna full force get back to like where I used to be and get better.
Wait, I say do it 110%. I mean, I'm definitely taking the trail route for sure.
I'm not. I'm going full force. Like I want to be like jumping within.
Yeah.
It might not happen because I've lost all of my muscle from it. But like I want to be back.
No, you should freaking do that. That would be so much fun. But it's just, I mean, it's obviously a give and take. You have to make sacrifices elsewhere because like lessons are not cheap. Even a trail ride is not cheap. And I'm just like, I would love to do this every weekend, you know, get up Saturday morning, have that as my thing, but that's just not in the cards. So maybe like a once a month thing. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, but I don't like, you can always give and take though. And you can like talk to the owner or like maybe help around Saturday morning. Right. So I don't know. I really want something outside, disconnected from everything. And then I really want something creative.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about that this weekend. I'm like, I've been itching. Like I need something to do that's like, I can kind of get my mind off of everything and just kind of like zone out for like hell hours maybe, you know, and just kind of like do it, get in like the zone, like zen out and just like focus on something that's like creative. Because like growing up, this is so embarrassing, but like I used to draw and like paint a lot. Not that I was like super good, but I've like been debating like, do I start doing that again? Like like what can I do that's like not social media, doesn't involve me buying clothes, because like that's like a creative outlet is like styling clothes, like buying clothes, you know, putting them together, wearing them out, taking pictures, posting, or just like, you know. And so I'm like, it can't be that. Because like it can only be so much because I can only buy so many clothes, you know. It's like one of those things. And like, so it's like, what do I do that is creative, that I can have fun, but also isn't going to cost me a fortune, which is pretty much nothing. Collecting sticks. I think that's literally the only thing for free that like cost effective. Just go outside, collect goddamn plants. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I need to go in my backyard and pick up rocks. There's so many rocks, but like
start painting rocks. Like I have no idea, but no, I'm right there with you. Like I need something. I probably should also find something, you know, super active, because like your girl just doesn't work out and she needs to get steps in somehow, or like some sort of exercise. So I don't know, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know
Yeah,
what I want to do.
Right, right. And I just have to keep trying until I find the thing I fall in love with.
Yeah. But my highs and lows.
Yes. On to Maddy. Highs and lows.
I'm trying to think. My highs. Ooh, I thought I had one. I do have one, but I forgot what it was.
You said,
My low, I tried to make a charm necklace this weekend and went to Hobby Lobby. All of the charms were just not it. Not it.
Right.
There was a lot. There was like a selection, but like I would find one that I liked in a pack, and it was like you had to pay $12 for the pack, and I'm not gonna do that because I only like one.
Right.
And then just like everything else, it just wasn't cute. But like I want one so bad that it's like eating me alive. So I don't know. And like I want to make one because again, like that's something to do. It's creative. Like you put like work into it, whatever. But I'm like, then I have to somehow source all of these charms individually. I have to wait. If I order them, I have to wait till they come in. So I'm like, do I just order one? Do I just order a full necklace, customize it myself, and just order it?
Okay.
Or do I
Hot take.
put my blood, sweat, and tears into it?
Hot take is that charm necklace was harder than hell to make. And I broke the chain twice, and I had to start over twice because I don't even know how I broke it. It just literally split in half. And hot take, no one talks about how expensive it is to buy all the materials to make it.
It's so expensive. It's going to be basically the same amount if I pay someone else to make it.
Right. So I've seen one for like 150, 200, and I was like, I am not paying that. Like that's a lot.
But then
I spent almost $100. And I'm just like, literally, what? Like, it's no, your best bet is to just customize one online and just purchase it because tears will be involved in the making of it, and then it just won't be fun anymore.
I'm dead. And I'm trying to think what my high was because I had one, and now I don't even know what it is. Oh my god, ordered nightstands. They'll be in on Thursday. I know what lamps I'm gonna get. I just have to go back and get them. So like,
where did you order the nightstands?
So through Target online, but they're not Target brand. I'm pretty sure they might be Magnolia Home.
Love.
Maybe. Could be very wrong. I am worried because they're like more on the gray side that it's just not going to look the best. But we'll cross that bridge
when they get there.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, not a problem.
I'm just excited about like nightstands, and then bought fabric for the headboard to get that slowly rolling. So soon I'm not going to be living like a frat guy anymore.
I'm excited to see it like all come along because I'm kind of living through
It's been a work in progress.
Right. And I never buy things housewise for myself. I just like,
I'm obsessed with it.
But I don't know what, like, what is the word? Theme I want to go with. Like I there's too many, and I just change my mind every day.
I was about to say, it's one of those things where I feel like I've started to like not even think about a theme. I just kind of get stuff that I like and I make it work. And right now, like the base of my bedroom is so neutral. So like when I get the nightstands in, the lamps, like I'm gonna start like playing with different like textures and like patterns to like liven it up, because to me it is a little bit too beige, where like I'm kind of like there's nothing that's like super eye-catching, and like I don't know, I feel like I need that in a space, or like, you know, at least just like a one little thing, if it be artwork or like throw pillows. So we have all the bases down, and like I want a new mirror, like I want all of this. I want a whole lot of new stuff.
Right.
But like it's slowly building because I have so many ideas in my head, but they don't exist. And like that's what's frustrating is like I'll be like, oh my god, this like I could see it in my head. I'm like, that would look so good, but I'm like, I can't find it anywhere because most likely it doesn't exist.
Right.
So that's the problem I always run into. It's just like,
just get Morgan to make it.
I mean, he can only make so much. Where I'm like, probably not. But if you start sewing, I will source fabric and I'll ship it to you and be like, make me this pillow. I need it to be this size by this size.
Yep.
And ship it back.
I'll do it. Don't you worry. I'll do it.
I also did not do anything this weekend. I went and saw the movie, Anyone But You. And
why is this my first time you hated it? What?
No, I didn't hate it. I'm about to give you my review. So I went and saw the movie Anyone But You on Friday, like immediately after work. Okay. So I got your feedback last week on, you loved the movie. You thought it was hilarious. You're like, greatest movie, 10 out of 10.
Right.
I then talked to another one of my friends, Anna, and she was like, it was decent. She was like, it was cheesy, which all rom-coms are cheesy.
No.
Okay, so like I went in and I was like, okay, one side I heard it's like so phenomenal, super good.
I'm going to be so disappointed in you, Maddy.
Mid. I laughed my ass off the entire movie. It got me going. I was like laughing and I was like the only person laughing for like 5 extra minutes after the scene happened. And like I did not give a crap because I was like, this is freaking hilarious. I thought it was, of course it's cheesy. Like the acting, not Sydney Sweeney's best, but like that's fine. Glenn Powell did carry the movie. I still love Sydney Sweeney. But I kind of think obviously it was supposed to be cheesy as hell on purpose. But like the one-liners, like the mannerisms, just like the little things, like hilarious. Like the things like that they had like going on in the background where it's like, there's a scene, but there's like something going on in the background that's supposed to be funny. Freaking hilarious. Like I laughed my ass off.
I'm so surprised I didn't get a text right after on Friday.
Oh, I was going to text you, but guess what? We have a podcast, so I thought I'd save it for that.
Wow, okay.
But I laughed my ass off, and I had told Morgan, like, what you had said, and then we were talking to Anna, and she was like, I mean, like, it was good, it was cute, of course, but, like, she was like, it wasn't my favorite. And so, Morgan was like, oh, well, Kassidy said it's the best goddamn movie ever. I was like, well, now we just have to, like, decide for ourselves. And, I mean, like, anything makes me laugh, but, like, honestly, a movie has not made me laugh, like, that hard.
Right, like, really laugh out loud.
Yeah, like, where you're just, like, so into it, and, like, you just catch yourself, like that dumb, stupid grin on your face where you're just kind of like, yeah. And, like, you don't realize that you're doing it until you're like, why? I would probably look like a jackass right now, like, knock it off. And I would look over, and Morgan was laughing. Morgan had a smile on his face, and, like, that's really rare. And so I was like, you enjoyed it, too. And he was like, it was cheesy as hell, but, like, it was funny. Like, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
So,
no, I needed that in my life. It was so good. So good.
It was funny. Like it was good. It was really good. A nice laugh. Made me feel better. It's just like one of those.
Right. It's just like a feel good movie.
Yeah. So thoroughly enjoyed that. Okay, but enough. We've been chatting for way too long. And I knew the shit was gonna happen. But it's time to talk about Fashion Week. Okay, so if you're new here, if you didn't listen to last week's episode, Paris Fashion Week was just kind of kicking off. So it's wrapping up right about now. And we are here to talk about it, to give our thoughts. Kassidy, did anything stand out to you? This Paris Fashion Week?
fashion shows will obviously always be a thing,
Yeah.
but like, tell me why nothing is like drawing my attention, or maybe even just the right people aren't there viewing it.
Uh-huh.
I last year I feel like I had ample amounts of things to say,
Uh-huh.
but this year I feel like I'm kind of just like, what's
Meh.
happening?
Yeah.
Right. Like, where, of course, there's some, the one we always talk about, Scaparelli, they were great, like, whatever, here we go, on to the next. Like, it was fine, but I'm just not, I don't know. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not loving anything, and nothing is like wowing me. Even with
Uh-huh.
like celebrities being there, I think the one celebrity that's sticking out to me, which is going to be so shocking because everyone knows I'm not fond of these people, Kylie Jenner. Like,
Yeah.
she is
She did really good.
slaying
Mm-hmm.
every outfit. She's at so many fashion shows. She's bringing Stormy along to some, walking the carpet with her, posing with Stormy. Like, 10 out of 10. Like, I feel like I've seen her over and over and over, and I've loved everything she's wearing. But other than that, like, I can't even tell you who's there.
I'm dead. I know. I do have to say, it wasn't a very like promoted. I feel like a lot of obviously I know a lot of celebrities were there, but it just
Mm-hmm.
wasn't very like hard hitting. Um
Mm-hmm.
the media coverage on
Awful.
like the celebrity part too, just wasn't really there. It wasn't like super impactful. Um
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of influencers were
Which,
there.
like, maybe they are trying to get away from that, but I think also relating back to, probably, I think it was something I said last week, there's so much going on right now.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, no, very
It's
true.
actually insane. And I think so many people are just so busy, and we've got to get better at the timing so fashion can have their time to
Yeah.
shine, and celebrities can show up. And because, like, obviously, like, our celebrities in the US are different from ones in Paris, and like we don't always see the ones in Paris. So,
Uh-huh.
like, you have to take a good chunk of your week to go to Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
And like, it's just not like a quick up and go, come back kind of thing. Like, it takes time, and obviously time change, all of that. And I just don't think a lot of celebrities are like going to that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, so I think I agree with the Kylie Jenner. I think she really did a phenomenal job. Obviously, her style is evolving, and a lot of people, are thanking Timothy Chalamet for that style evolution. Her just kind of being a little bit softer and like
Mm-hmm.
more natural in her appearance, and her makeup and her looks are just very soft and very feminine. Um,
Right. Do you
and
agree? Do you think it's because of him?
yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I think 100% because it was kind of like a 180,
Right.
and I feel like with like her hair, she's been wearing like her hair up a lot, but also more natural, and like almost
Mm-hmm.
like the tousled, just like curls, not sleek, not like slick back, just like very natural. Um,
Yeah. I think she's like family, like, found herself, and like feels comfortable enough, like, with her, like, with him and her presence, and just like the vibes he brings compared to
mhm.
like what she's
Yeah,
had in the
like
past.
she feels like secure.
Right, right. But she's also been preaching day in and day out that, like, she does not want to show Stormy that this is like the norm, and like you
Yeah,
should get all of this done. So I feel like she definitely has been going more natural.
yeah,
But I just think everyone is like shifting to a more natural look.
yeah. But Kelly Rutherford, she's my Roman Empire. Um, she went off with her pictures with Kylie sitting front row.
Yeah.
But I just really, I mean, granted, I could do a whole episode on her and like her Instagram because she is just iconic. She's a star. She's perfect. But I liked some of her looks during Paris Fashion
Mm-hmm.
Week. She went to a good bit, and I'm very glad that Vogue is utilizing her as like kind of like a style icon. Obviously, she is like in an older generation, more like our parents' generation, but like her looks are so youthful in a way that like, but she's not dressing out of her age. Like she is dressing for her age. She's dressing for her, like, you know, nothing inappropriate, but like it's so youthful and like relatable and so like on trend and on style. Not even on trend, on style right now. And like she is just, she's looking classic and iconic. So I really liked a lot of her looks. Schiaparelli. I actually was not wooed by Schiaparelli.
Right.
Normally I am so very blown away and so very impressed, and like it just was a little too out there for me. It was very like techno themed. They had like a robot baby on the hip. It was very like they took motherboards of, you know, different technology. I don't know. I liked last year's. At this time, I loved last year's. I'm just not.
I like what I can
there.
see in a fashion show. Granted, a fashion show is going to be the best of the best. This is not going to be everyday wear, but you can still pick and choose some things out of the fashion show saying, yep, that's going to be the trend. That's going to be something that's going to like stick with people, everyday people. But in these fashion shows, it's so over the top that it's like, no, like I mean, none of that can be transformed.
Yeah, 100%. Another one that I liked it. Dior. I liked Dior. I was very shocked in kind of the direction they went. They went very texture, like a whole lot of embroidery. But I was seeing a lot on multiple runways, a lot of like kimono style jackets, like longer jackets, which to me I just thought was shocking. And I just wouldn't expect. I don't really necessarily see like I don't see like the trends and like going in that direction.
Right.
So I was very like, oh, okay, I get like the texture, because texture is very, very in.
Right.
And, like they created their own texture with embroidery, but I was just like, that's kind of just an interesting choice.
Right. And I just,
from what, you know.
Yeah, I just feel like it's nothing of what we were thinking or like where we're headed in everyday fashion kind of thing. And obviously, like they're so ahead of the times, but I'm like, no way. Like, no, that's just not going to be the next big thing. Like,
yeah,
no.
Yeah. But another one I really loved was Jacquemus. And so Gigi Hadid, she was like the first one out. She led the show, and what she was wearing, literally gorgeous, super structured. I loved it, and I really liked his show. But I always like his shows, or their shows. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like there was nothing insanely crazy that like I was just like, oh my god. I thought there was a lot of pretty stuff on the runway, and I thought like some of the like haute couture was very inventive and inspiring, but like I wasn't like super wowed. I thought there was some very pretty stuff. I thought there was some very weird and ugly stuff.
Right.
But like nothing insane.
Right.
So to speak, which is kind of sad. I wish I had more to say on it.
Right. And I should know this, and I would think it was in Paris, but I don't know. Have you seen Louis Vuitton's newest launch?
No, not yet. I don't think.
It's just like Western.
Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
I mean, like full on Western. And as y'all know, I live in Fort Worth. Fort Worth Rodeo and stock shows going on. There's tons of people traveling here to be a part of it, to go to it, whatever. And everyone is having a cow about it, being like, how can I get my hands on this? And it's just, yeah, like everyone is loving it. Like Kate Davis is obviously like, I
like her
need,
thing.
right. That is her niche right there. I just think it's so crazy that they're hitting on this high of a level when it comes to chic Western fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like it's not your everyday Western or even what you see at the rodeos. Like it's very chic. It's things you would never really see before. It's Louis Vuitton belt buckles. Like it's very weird to see them doing that. But I just think this year is going to blow up even more than it has, of just like those touches of Western, but not always wearing cowboy boots. I feel like obviously cowboy boots will never be out, but I feel like it had such its shining moment that like we're turning to, oh, the chic booty or the heel with the cowboy hat.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more accents, like Western accents. But so the only thing that kind of I was like with the Louis Vuitton line, the like because it was, I mean, it was heavy Western, like it was Western influence.
Right.
Ralph Lauren already did that, and I was like, I liked their pieces, but it was one of those things where it's like, to me it was so similar to what Ralph Lauren released
almost a year ago, right?
In the fall, projecting for spring. 2024. And Louis Vuitton, that line I think was projected for fall 2024, which makes sense. But it was like, I feel like it was not repeated, and it wasn't copied. It wasn't. Obviously the styles are very different, but it was like, I wish that, I don't know, they would have made, I don't know what I wish they would have done different, but to me I was just like, like just right after seeing, even though it was a good couple months ago, just being like, damn, I just feel like we've already seen it, but like I'm excited for it, because I'm excited to see like how these pieces, how like the everyday person, I say the everyday person that, you know, shops at Louis Vuitton will actually
not us.
Incorporate it into, you know, daily fashion, streetwear, that sort of thing. But I was a little sad that it's like,
yeah, no, I could see that, but I think it even more influences that like we're headed in that direction. And I just feel like obviously Ralph Lauren killed it. I loved those looks, but I feel like so on brand for them to branch out a little bit. That's not what they're like well known for.
I mean,
but I can
like
still
always like heavy equestrian influence.
Right. So I'm like, okay, I can see that coming from Ralph Lauren. But when it came from Louis Vuitton, I was like, holy cow, like this is crazy. Like this is
Kassidy's
I don't know,
re-entering her country era.
No, literally. If only y'all knew me in high school, which probably a lot of y'all did.
She's like, my God. I am a country girl again. Again. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, it was, who knows? Maybe next week I'll be like, just kidding. Did y'all see this show? Holy crap, my life has changed. But I just like decent. Again, there was a lot of beautiful stuff, but there was also a lot of like meh stuff. I do have to say, the one out of celebrities, I was very impressed by the male celebrity looks that were featured in Paris Fashion Week. I don't have anyone written down specifically, but from like everything that I saw, a lot of them just looked so very clean and very classic, as in like a lot of suits, but like it's almost like redone, and just, I don't know, I thought all of the guys looked really cool. So I was very happy to see that, because a lot of times the men get overlooked and they slide.
Right. No, a lot of the times they do, but a lot of the times they are wearing stuff like very, very, very out there. So it is like come to the men's side, like I can see that being taken into account in like an
Yeah.
everyday fashion for men's. And I really think this year is going to be the year where men like step it up. I just feel it coming.
This year is going to be even more so the year of men's bags. Men's
Really? You
bags.
think?
All of the men's shows,
Mm-hmm.
bags. Bags, 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 bags. Insane.
Huh.
Bags are going to be
Would you
extremely
support
heavily pushed.
would you support a man with a bag?
I mean, I think the right man to do it, absolutely. Jacob Elordi,
Right.
absolutely. He
Absolutely.
always rocks a bag.
Right.
Can I see Morgan rocking a bag? Absolutely not.
Nope.
No. He'll rock is a tool belt, and that's about it.
Right. Right. Interesting.
But like,
But I'm excited to see men's fashion.
I 100% like Jacob Elordi, like men that are really truly into fashion. Robert Pattinson,
Mm-hmm.
I hope I see him out and about with a bag. Like,
Right.
I feel like it's going to be heavily pushed, but not pushed in like men wear bags. Like you're just going to be seeing it a lot, of course, from the celebrity side. But I feel like truly you're going to be walking around, I don't know, Target, and you're going to see
Right. And
men
see it.
with bags. And I mean, I'm here for it. I think
Yeah.
I think if it's done nice, and obviously it's like a nice bag, like absolutely. But it was like all over. So I just know that it's going to be huge. It's going to be
No, I'm
crazy.
excited. And disclaimer, if there are any men who listen to this podcast who want to come on and talk fashion, let us know, because the amount of times men have reached out to us saying,
please
can
talk
you
men's
please
fashion."
talk about men's fashion? Which like we can, but it like sounds
It
better
doesn't-
coming from a male.
Exactly. Yeah. And
So
we
let
can-
us know.
We can put in our opinion on what we like to see men in.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, we want a guy on.
Right. Let us know.
We want
DMs are open.
Amen. Well, that's kind of all I had to say for Fashion Week, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of wraps it up. I think we hit on a little bit of everything. This season, I wasn't too thrilled. I wasn't too wowed. Nothing really stood out to me.
See, there's a lot more to come, so we shall see.
Yeah, but I am excited. This Sunday is the Grammys, so that is something I will be sitting down and watching.
Yeah, I need to watch too. I'm gonna forget later on.
No, yeah, I need to like set a reminder on my phone, because I have to watch it, because like I've missed every single award show, and like I've only been viewing it through like TikTok, and I need to see this live. Yeah, I have to.
Like live action as it's happening. I agree.
Right. So I'm excited about that. Next, I don't know if it's too early. So you tell me, and we can totally wait for a different time. I'm just like so in the spring mood once any kind of sunshine hits me.
Because it's 60 degrees there.
Right.
I can't even think about spring right now.
Right. But we can definitely hold off on it, because I do have something.
I was about to say, I see in the notes, like, what do you think is going to be like the it pieces for spring? I think that in spring and summer, accessories are going to be the outfit. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just accessory heavy, not necessarily like gaudy, not like overdoing it, not that at all, but like all like you are like accessories, like accessorize. And I'm not talking about gaudy, no like huge, like nothing gaudy. I just like like throwing a sweater on with, funky shoes that aren't too crazy, like the right amount of funk, with like, watches, styling your bag a very specific way. Like taking accessories to really highlight and heighten an outfit, I just feel like accessories are going to be like it.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think, which it is not compared to them whatsoever, but I just feel like the middle school Abercrombie denim shorts, the mini shorts are in, but not denim.
Not denim.
But it is not denim.
Yeah, micro shorts 100% are in. We saw a lot of them this winter, but like not enough because I think it was still so early on. But like I think that I fully agree. I think that as spring and summer hit, we're gonna see a lot of micro shorts, micro skirts, which we did see a lot of micro skirts, but I think micro shorts, super heavy. Again, kind of no pants look.
Right. Because I was just trying to think of like, I feel like last spring and summer, like, you know, the mom denim shorts were really in. And I was just trying to think, I was like, I really don't think denim is going to be like a huge thing for the spring, like shorts wise.
I think if denim's in, it's in on the top. It's not in on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's not bottoms. No. If you're gonna work with denim, if you're gonna be wearing denim, you're gonna be wearing denim on your top half.
No, I agree. And I just think you're going to start seeing these shorts everywhere.
Yeah.
In every fabric, in every color, in every pattern across the board.
I can fully see it like going extremely heavy then again into fall and next winter, because like we saw a lot of it this year, but like we saw mainly celebrities or just like really, like influencers. But I think that it's finally going to hit the streets, and I feel like literally no one is going to be wearing pants. They're obviously going to be wearing pants, but in like the form of micro shorts or like, again, the no pants look. But micro shorts, yeah, I do agree with you fully.
For the life of me, I cannot remember what this brand is called. We'll have to send it to you after the fact. Have you seen the woman's elevated boxer look?
Yes.
I'm in love.
Yeah.
I am obsessed.
There is this TikToker who, like, her whole style, she's like, my style is your fashionable grandpa. And, like, she was literally like, all of like, here's how to style boxers, here's how to like incorporate it in your outfit. Even if you're wearing jeans, you can still wear boxers, and that's still an accessory, and it's still going to complete your outfit. Like, I'll have to send you this TikToker because like her style, she was so cool, like just cool. Her style was so unique. I'll have to find her and send it to you.
Yeah, so I have my eyes on these boxers that I have to buy. Like, the second I get paid, I'm buying them because I am obsessed with them. Right. I'm obsessed with them, and I think this is also going to be a huge hit for the right crowd. I think you definitely have to style them in the right way, because it's not like a t-shirt with boxers. Like, this is a elevated
like, you have to
boxer look with a button down and heels, and like it just looks amazing, and I'm so excited to buy them and wear them.
Oh my god, slay. I'm trying to think. I had one and I forgot it.
But yeah, I feel like we can like.
Wait, I have one. Sunglasses, but sunglasses at all times. Like a slightly colored lens.
I can get behind that 100%.
Sunglasses inside, like all times. All times at night, you're putting on sunglasses. Slightly tint of a lens. Like, it doesn't have to obviously be like a full sunglass, but like there is tint, and at all times. And I swear, if people are like, sunglasses inside, screw off, bye-bye.
Don't care.
No, I fully agree, because sometimes I put on an outfit, and I'm like, this outfit would look so much better with sunglasses. But wait, it's nighttime, so why would I put them on? No, put them on.
Who cares?
I feel like we're actually going to be seeing, like, a lot of it. A lot of it. Sunglasses, I feel like, are very in right now. And, I mean, like, they're always in, but, like, they're very heavily, like, people are accessorizing with sunglasses again at all times, but like wearing them all times.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Sunglasses
And
are it. Yeah.
I'm even excited to like see more of like the colored lenses, like you said, that aren't like the full like blackout polarized sunglasses.
Yeah, no color.
So
like,
I'm excited to I'm excited to see that and get some more. Another fashion thing I wanted to hit on: if the designers at H&M have not gotten a raise, I think they need one.
See, I never check out H&M ever.
What? It is all over my TikTok, and it's just amazing. The issue is it's gonna go viral on TikTok, and they're not selling it. They're not selling it online. Almost none of it is online. They're only doing in store, which that's me, baby.
That's you. That's not me.
That's me.
No thanks. I'd rather from the east of my house check out.
Right. So I haven't been in store to witness it myself, but everything I've seen online. No, I know. I'm going to Mexico next week. I had to pump the brakes.
Very true.
But I'm just like loving it all. It's very obviously some of it is pilgrim. It is what it is. But it's just like the bows, the big collars. Yeah. Like it's just something
very girly.
Right. That I'm loving.
Okay, I love it. Also, before we move on to this last little topic, Sofia Richie's pregnant.
And it's a girl.
Hello.
And it's a girl. Crazy. I literally, I can't wait. I know. And crazy. I love her. I love her style. I love how classic and elegant.
That child is literally the luckiest child on the planet.
Oh, she doesn't even know.
But anywho, I just had to slide that in there. Before Kassidy talks about probably her favorite topic of the entire episode.
Right. I'm obviously a big sports girly. We know who is going to the Super Bowl. It is the Chiefs versus the 49ers. Yes, Taylor Swift will be there. All the Swifties have done the calculation. She can make it, and there's no way she would miss it. I mean, did you see?
She's not gonna miss it. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it in terms of if my boyfriend was playing the Super Bowl, if I was an international pop sensation, and I was singing in Tokyo or wherever she's gonna be, something like that. And I could realistically make it. My ass is going to realistically make it to the game.
What do you mean? If I knew I was arriving at halftime, I'd still go.
Yeah, no, I would still go. She's not gonna.
After the full on smooch on the field,
I know, with the cameras full frontal, no privacy screen.
Nothing.
Full smooching. Fully on camera.
When I saw her walk on the field, I said, "Oh,
she's about to go smooch her man."
God, she's on the field. She said, "I want to go see my man. Security, come with me. Protect me as much as you can."
The amount of security on that field just for her is probably astronomical.
Half the people was just security.
No, right. Literally. The field looked crowded. It was literally just Taylor Swift security.
Right. Security. I'm
done.
But it made me so freaking happy. And I'm sorry, if you're a hater, then you're so unhappy in life. I don't care if you like Taylor Swift or not. Seeing this young, vibrant love.
You gotta like people smooching.
Right.
People smooching. Get out my face.
Right. So I'm obviously just so excited to see her there. Yeah. But as you know, the WAGs have been showing up and showing out. And like we talked about last week, Kristen, the 49ers, her husband advanced to the Super Bowl, so she is probably already in the works of making something else.
Absolutely.
Did you see her floor length puffer?
Uh-huh.
And did you
That is
see when she
correct.
did the sleeve fold?
I think I watched the video like today during lunch.
Yeah. So she had this full length red puffer that just his number on it, last name, the whole shebang. And then the final thing is when they won to advance to the Super Bowl, she rolled the cuffs up and it said Super Bowl bound.
Oh my God, slay.
Iconic.
That is
literally iconic.
Pretty goddamn iconic.
I cannot wait to see, like, I wonder if, like, Kristen's going to make something for Taylor as well, since they're both going to be there. If Taylor's just going to go her own route with a simple sweater.
So, hot take, I think she is going to go her own route. Number one, because she, and this is no hot take to her at all, I was thinking about this in the car. Out of every celebrity, she is the most normal girl that there ever was. She has her own style. She sticks to her own style. She's not necessarily a fashion girly, which totally respect. She looks so normal that it's beautiful.
Right.
Like, when you look at the pictures of her smooching on Trav, like, her lipstick isn't perfect. Like, she's just like, I'm here. Like, I'm not here for me. Like, I came, I'm here. I look the way I look. I like the way I look. Might not be perfect. This is me. But, like, I'm here for my mans.
Right.
I think that she's obviously going to dress up, but I don't really think that she cares that much. I think that, like, she might be of course, she's probably going to be rocking, like, either a custom jacket or whatever. It's in Vegas, so I don't know what the temperature is like there right now. At night, it does get cold because it is winter. But I think she's just going to play it cool, especially because she's traveling. Right. And also, like, it's not about her. It's about him. So,
and I think she's very good at that.
She's done like, well not to.
I don't want this on me. Like, obviously, you're the biggest person in the world right now.
She wants to blend in.
Right. And it's just, granted, her red sweater that looked very simple and plain was probably like a $3,000 cashmere sweater, but it almost seems as if, like, I own that in my closet.
Yeah, I think I do.
And it's just, right.
I think I do. I think I'm wearing it right now, but in blue.
Right, but in blue. Right. I think that's an exact replica.
Target.
Right. But I'm excited to see the fashion. I'm excited to see how everything goes down. I'm excited. I don't know if I should say this. Oh, well. I'm excited that if the Chiefs win, like, will she be going
to Disney World? Will she be going to Disney World? We're going to Disney World.
I'm not a bandwagoner because I'm not saying I'm a Chiefs fan.
What color
I'm a Cowboys.
What color are you going to be wearing? Red, because both teams are red. Thank God.
No, I probably won't even wear red. I'll actually be in Mexico.
Like, I'm wearing a Cowboys jersey. We should be there.
Yeah, I'll actually be in Mexico during the Super Bowl, so that'll be a fun freaking time. But I'm wondering if she'll go on the field because, like, so many people are on the field in a Super Bowl win, but, like, she has to.
Yeah, she would, but she would be on the platform, most likely.
Oh, 100%.
Like, because the quarterback 100%. And his family are no, that's not true.
I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just the players.
She was off to the side for this one. Obviously, with security. So she'll probably, knowing them, they'll probably have, like, a whole plan, just in case.
Right. No, they already have their whole plan worked out.
Controversial question. Do you think the Super Bowl is rigged?
Oh, this is a hard one. Like, so there's two conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I want your full on, like, I want it.
My first answer is no. Like, just right off the top, no. But, like, the more and more I look into it, everyone's like, oh, if you look at the color theory, like, for the past 5 years, the color of the Super Bowl matches, but that's not right because the Ravens didn't win.
The Ravens would have had to win.
Right.
Because, I mean,
Right.
I'm not going to lie, based on that, because I knew the Chiefs were playing the Ravens, I was like, okay, 49ers, Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Made sense.
Right.
Made sense.
Right. But I almost think the Chiefs have to go just because how much publicity they've gotten.
So then do you think it's rigged?
I don't think
She's
it's
like, I don't want
rigged.
to think it's rigged. I don't know.
Right.
I kind of think
I don't think it's rigged to the extreme everyone's saying it is. I think I think there are refs who are paid off to make shitty calls or not call certain things. But when it comes down to it, yes, that will change the end result of a game, but it's still like mostly up to them, you know?
I feel like it is somewhat rigged because the year the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, they should have won because Joe Burrow deserved a goddamn Super Bowl win. Okay, should have went to Disney World, or Disneyland. What is it, Disneyland or Disney World? Disneyland.
I have no idea.
Disneyland. God damn it. She should have went to Disneyland. It's Disneyland. Yeah, because that's like the OG Disneyland.
Right.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think to the extent everyone's thinking.
That's crazy that they say that every single time. Obviously, like, I know they get a free trip to Disney, but, like, I would be like, oh, I'm going to say something different. And then I would probably get, like, arrested. Like, where are you going after this? Oh, I'm going to Chipotle. I don't know.
Right.
I'm going
Straight
to
to
Whataburger. I'm going to the casino.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But
right. I just wonder.
They have to say Disney World, Disneyland. See, I would mess it up. I'd be like, I'm going to Disney World.
I'm going to Disney World. They're like,
Disneyland. Bitches land. Disneyland.
Right. Right. I just wonder what they do after a Super Bowl win. Like, are there just tables at the club reserved for them and they just go hard?
No, not at the club. They they probably have like their own private like party with all the players and like their families. I guess if like they're young and they want to go to the club. Do you see Taylor Swift at a club? I don't think so.
What do you mean? I mean, they could rent out a whole club and it could be private that no one really knows about.
I mean, true.
But I'm just like, I need more footage of that. Well, like, I don't have to see them, like, shot for shot, but, like, what happens?
Well, whoever is sponsoring, like, whatever, because it's in Las Vegas, so whatever, like, whoever is, like, a big sponsor is probably going to be, like, we are going to host. So, like, whether it be MGM or the Bellagio or goddamn Caesars.
Where do you think they're all staying?
I don't know. We need to figure out who is like sponsoring because that's where they will be staying. So I don't know if it's like Resorts World because like Resorts World is like the one that typically does like PBR.
But there's just no way they would just like walk out the front doors of MGM and get on a bus. There's no way.
Well, they have like back ways. There's lots of ways through a casino. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Goddamn Celine Dion performs in casinos. Like, they're not just walking through the front door.
Fair. But that's a lot of people to sneak through the back. You know, that's just like one person.
Oh, no. There's probably like underground things. Like in Broadway, there's like underground roads that go from like the Bridgestone to like Broadway.
That's crazy.
There's like underground thingies. So like people aren't just driving out in the open. You know?
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Think about it.
Okay, well, I would like to have some behind the scenes footage of the after party of the Super Bowl.
All of the Formula One guys. They probably weren't just walking in the front door.
Right. So if anyone has their phone at the parties, just give me a little live video, 2 minutes, and then
you're like, I just want to see Taylor
Jackson Mahomes, you'll be on live.
Oh, good Lord. But yeah, crazy. You'll be in Mexico though, so no Super Bowl party for you?
No Super Bowl party, but I think it'll still be fun watching at the resort.
Yeah, very true.
And I'm just glad I'm not like flying out. We're flying out Monday, so
She's
like
gonna
we'll
be
get to
wearing
see
red.
it all of Sunday.
Bring your
No,
red
I'm
bikini.
not.
Your red bikini.
Hey guys, supporting the
I'm dead.
Chiefs.
I am dead. All right, I think that's all I have for this episode. No top 5 today.
Yeah, we talked a lot of fashion, but that was fun. This one was just a lot of hitting on everything, and I'm so excited to come back and talk the Super Bowl next time and the Grammys and just see where this week leads us.
I know, crazy town, crazy time. We hope everyone has a beautiful and wonderful week. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to check out our YouTube channel and to like and subscribe, as well as all of our socials. You can find us at Fashionably Broke Pod. And of course, you can give Kassidy and myself a follow as well. Kassidy's username is at Kassidy Ray.
Yep.
And my username is at Maddy Schweppy. Again, thank you so much for listening. We love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.